Hi, I'm Lisa, and welcome to Bite Size Learning. Today's little bite is on assessment, and we're specifically going to take a look at single-point rubrics. Any teacher who's used traditional rubrics knows the frustration that arises when you have a piece of student work in front of you that doesn't exactly align with the descriptors you find on the rubric. You're trying to make the work fit the rubric when really we want to make the rubric fit the work. That's where single-point rubrics come in. A single-point rubric identifies the criteria at the provincial standard. So in Ontario, that would be our level 3 standard. So the teacher would create the rubric, and this can be working with the students to create the criteria or on your own, whatever's working best for your workflow this year. But you'll add those criteria down the center column, and then you have blank spaces to the left and to the right, allowing you as the teacher to really customize that feedback for the student work that you have in front of you. Here's an example of a completed one. So you can see again, the standards of the criteria are listed down the middle. That would be the level 3 expectations. And then the terminology you use in the columns to the left or to the right is up to you. Here we have I wonders. You could also have areas that need growth. On this side, we have I likes. This could also be evidence of exceeding expectations, whatever works for you, your subject area, and your students. Let's talk about what's great about single-point rubrics and why you may want to make the shift from a traditional rubric to a single-point one. Well, for teachers, single-point rubrics are much faster and easier to create, but most importantly, they increase the flexibility and clarity of the feedback you can offer your students. It can be more specific and more personalized to the student work and the student that you have in front of you. You're not limited to those pre-anticipated levels that don't always align with the student work you see. For students, there's less text to get lost in. We all know that often students see those rubrics, look at the final mark, and then throw the rubric into the recycle bin and never use that feedback to actually improve their future work. And so with less text on the single-point rubric, they're going to be more likely to read it and therefore use it. It promotes self-assessment because they're going to be aiming for that level 3 or to exceed that level 3 expectation. It's personalized for them, so they want to read it. It's easier for them to determine exactly what they need to do to improve. And it takes the attention off their grade and focuses it on their learning, which is really our goal in education. That's it for Bite-Size Learning today. If you have any suggestions for future bites or any comments or feedback for us, you can always email myself, Lisa Hicknell at wrdsb.ca, or my partner, Jill Waters at wrdsb.ca. And please follow us on Twitter at LearnBiteSize. Thank you.